in the White House, battered by self-inflicted disaster after disaster after disaster, desperate for a sympathetic ear and a gracious audience, naturally sends our feeble president into one of America's most nakedly corrupt cities to speak to a massive congregation of unions. In Philadelphia today, Biden venting to members of the AFL-CIO, marginalized and angry as the media that shamelessly helped this man get into the White House in 2020 have been forced to report on the utter devastation of his policies and what they have done to the American people. Take a listen.
I don't want to hear any more of these lies about reckless spending. We're changing people's lives.
Changing people's lives. There's a lot of insecurity in that angry tone from the president. That would be guilt, of course. Remember, it was his party that forced the shutdown of the entire country and then printed trillions of dollars out and threw it all around like it was monopoly money, because to them, our money is monopoly money. They can get as much of it as they want. They really don't care how they spend it. They just use it for political purposes. And now the people that they claim to care about the most, right, Democrats, the poor and the working class, have been gutted by their politics. Those $600 stimulus checks are long gone now. They don't even cover this month's gas to get to work. They've been changing people's lives, as Biden put it. Yeah, they've been changing them for the worse, and they've been doing this for 18 months. Biden lying about the fiscal state of the nation as well, lying about the 2017 Trump tax cuts, and obfuscating on the national debt, as he so often does. He did it again today.
Under my predecessor, the deficit exploded, rising every single year, and all the benefit going to the top 1%, basically. Under my plan, last year, we cut the deficit by $350 billion. By the end of the fiscal year, we will have cut the federal deficit by another $1.6 trillion.
So only in the world of politics could you get away with something like this, where you spend twice as much as a country brings in during a pandemic, and then you brag about cutting the deficit in the years that follow. Emergency spending, and then when you just don't have the emergency anymore, you brag about cutting the deficit. That's what he does. That's what they do all the time. This is one of the only things that this White House can brag about, and so, of course, Biden brags about it constantly. It's all he's got. There's nothing impressive about cutting spending at this level. Try, maybe running the country on as much as you bring in. Then maybe you'll get some real praise. Until then, more the same.